Gentlemen, we have seen them time and time again on this channel. I mean, what haven't we seen time and time again on this channel? Honestly, at this point, we have had so many Warhammer videos that pretty much every single faction we have seen. But this one, we have seen pretty recently. It is the Nurgle. You can see their massive horde charging forward into the likes of the High Elves. If you guys are looking forward to this one and would like to see more in the future, of course, let me know in the comment section down below. Hit that like and sub button, and you can see that the archers and artillery have already started to open fire here, and you can see that they are aiming in hard on what appears to be some Nurglings. Believe it or not, we have started to play this game so much that I have started to remember the names of some troops, which is absolutely crazy. But over here on the far flank, we do have some dragon princes pushing up to kind of just, I don't want to say push up and try to secure this flank, but it does look like the Nurgle are going for more of a directly forward charge, whereas the High Elves are setting up on more of the flanks here. You can definitely see that the High Elves choosing to have a little bit more of a presence on the flank, whereas Nurgle is now starting to fly down some plague drones to help attack those dragon princes, also sending over some some poison chaos warhounds along with some rot flies flying through the air. Back over in the center, you can see just the destruction that is now starting to take place here. A spirit leech is going off onto this chariot, and yeah, things are starting to go pretty good. The elves have started off pretty nicely. You can see that there was some damage taken charging up here, probably especially from those archers, so things definitely starting off well for them indeed. Nice amounts of damage going onto this demon prince here that is flying in. He is already down to 6,600 health, although he does have regen. Whoa! A beautiful chariot charge into these white lines of Charse, and then some Forsaken also following it up. Over here we do also have some Eldian Reaver archers that are just kind of roaming around right now, not really shooting too much. There is a volley going into the likes of these Chosen of Nurgle having these very large shields, so not too much damage coming of that, as some Chaos Knights have already started to engage some Spearmen and the Scions of Mathlin, which is also another Spearman unit. Back in the middle, Nurgle is still trying to push forward. You can see that they have quite a few units pushed up here in the middle. That Eagle now coming in to assist the High Elves as well. We're seeing that the Beast of Nurgle has engaged too. Two Beasts of Nurgle have engaged here in the middle. So Nurgle really putting all their chickens into the middle here, metaphorically. Over here on the right, they are starting to hold off this right flank fairly well, though. Those dragon princes now breaking off the battlefield with not even a single kill. That is a very, very good exchange for the Nurgle as they continue to push forward. We see some silver helms, some spearmen, and some more dragon princes come to the aid of this already depleted dragon prince unit. Now let's go back over on this wide flank here, slow things down a little bit to see that those Chaos Knights, those Chaos Warhounds, and the Chosen of Nurgle are still trying to push forward through these Spearmen. And I mean, they are doing a great job at doing so, but it is just a tough fight for them over here. But they're doing good. They're doing their best to push through, and you can see that there is a lot of cavalry from the High Elves that are still roaming around behind the lines here. So if the Spearmen do decide to break, I mean, they do have another unit of Sword Masters of Hoeth here. And if they do decide to break, they have a lot of reinforcements sitting behind. Now back in the middle, the Nurgle have broke through the middle. You can see that the gap has formed here in the middle, and the Nurgle now turning outwards towards the flanks. A beautiful charge here from the chariots as well, pushing to the back lines of the High Elves, attacking the Grey Shadow Warriors back here. Just kind of rolling through them at the moment. You can see the damage that they are inflicting, and then there's also some Elrian Reaver archers sitting right here. I almost said Eldian, like from Attack on Titan. If you guys haven't seen Attack on Titan, by the way, goated anime. That's one of the very, very, very few animes I have seen in my life, and I think that that is an amazing anime. But anyways, we have some Exalted Plague Bearers now pushing forward and continuing the fight along with those Beasts of Nurgle. We also have some Frogs hopping around in here as well from the Nurgle side. Nurgle just doing a great job at ripping up the center of the High Elves, and you can see that they are really starting to push out now, as I believe that this is some Marauders here charging forward to help out what looks like some Hells or some Chaos Spawns, some Nurglings, and some, what do we got here? Some Plague Bearers of Nurgle that have also pushed up to continue the fight in this frontline combat here. And now you can also see some Forsaken of Nurgle coming in as well. The horses winning this combat over here, now starting to pull out a little bit. Ooh, not winning the combat, actually. The Rotflies and the Plague Drones are still well alive over here as these shock cab just kind of pull out. I was expecting them to, once they pulled out of this combat, kind of... I was going to say something that was going to be a very pause moment there, but we avoided the pause moment. We avoided the pause moment. Back here, we do have this Soul Grinder of Nurgle also kind of shooting off some rounds here. Shooting his little, dude. Listen, so many pause moments that I am just very narrowly avoiding right now, but we are still avoiding them, so, you know, that's always a good thing. Up here at the top, you can see that Nurgle are turning this battle around right now. This balance of power, you can see, is slowly shifting in favor of the Nurgle as they continue to smash through the center here. The Marauders getting run over by the Silver Helms as they do try to intercept them. The Beast of Nurgle now making sure that these Silver Helms do not get away without taking a few casualties, running them down indeed. The middle completely broken for the High Elves. The Generals are also committed to the middle. We have Imric, and then we also have Tyrion in the middle as well. I believe that that is the only two Elven Generals left alive, and I'm only seeing... Nope, here's the other Elven General. He looks like he's dueling the Herald of Nurgle in the middle here. But he also is getting beat down by some Marauders of Nurgle at the same time. So he is down to 1,600 health, and the Herald, who is healing, is at 1,100 health. So not very good at all for Imric. He's probably going to end up breaking here relatively soon. But the Marauders end up peeling off of this combat here. Interesting. Very interesting move here. Back in the middle, Tyrion is now completely surrounded by these bullfrogs. I mean, he's trying to get out, but oh my god, they just launched those Nurglings. Look at that. They landed all the way back here. That is a disgusting unit, by the way. Not disgustingly good. I'm just saying disgusting. Like, it is just gross. Just plain out gross. Back over here, the Chaos Sorcerer Lord has pushed over to try to help finish off this area of the combat, free up those Rotflies and those it's slipping my mind. There's Rotflies, Forsaken and Nurgle, and everything else is gone. And the first general does go down in this battle. We kind of saw him getting very low in health in here, but the first general has fallen, and it is a general for Nurgle. We're also seeing that the Demon Prince of Nurgle is over here fighting by himself. He looks absolutely sick, but he's taking a lot of arrow fire. He needs to watch out to make sure that his health doesn't deplete too quickly here. He is down to 1,700 health, and the couple units are starting to break off the battlefield for both sides here. You can see that the numbers are really starting to thin over here, especially for the High Elves, as more and more Forsaken and Nurgle continue to push farther back. They're fighting the gray unit. I believe that this is a hybrid unit. Is it? No, it's not. It's just a missile infantry unit. So, pushing forward, trying to take them out. I mean, they're doing a good job. At the end of the day, they are a regiment of renown, but it is still an archer unit. So the Forsaken of Nurgle not really having any difficulties there taking those guys out. Back over here, we are still seeing the same thing that the, I'm forgetting them again. I have to look again. The Exalted Plague Bears able to break through the front line here, and these units are not going to be making it out of this battle today. Now you can see that the balance of power is greatly shifting in favor of the Nurgle, and this battle is almost entirely wrapped. The Nurgle just need to continue to push forward and take out those key units. We do have some chariots running around here that are running down this Forsaken of Nurgle. The Forsaken of Nurgle looks like they're trying to run down some spearmen and some of the Shadow Warriors, but they have completely broken off the battlefield, so that seems like a little bit of a waste to me. But yeah, I don't know. The Chariot's now about to get caught up in a sea of Forsaken of Nurgle. And some Exalted Plague Bearers, but back where the main fighting is happening. All that's really left over here is the General. All these units do have this poor General surrounded in here. I mean, it's not really a matter of if, more than a matter of when for this guy to fall. You can see that his health is trickling down decently quickly. But yeah, back over here to where the battle is still raging. We have a lot of spearmen and other things trying to hold out here. We have some spearmen, some Dragon Prince, and the Silver Helms all holding out over here. I mean, all doing a decent job at holding out. but at this point, it kind of seems futile, right? It kind of seems just a little bit futile, and I think we're about at the point where we can call this battle here at 9 minutes and 18 seconds into this battle. We are seeing that the Nurgle are taking quite the initiative in this battle and are going to be wrapping this one up. I mean, they do have all 3 generals left on the field, but Tyrion can I see his banner? Tyrion? I don't know, but bro's taking a lot of damage is what I'm trying to get out here. Bro's taking an exuberant amount of damage, and he is shattered off the battlefield along with the rest of the generals, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. The Nurgle take the victory in this one. Up on the screen is the casualty results from this battle. If you guys did enjoy this battle and would like to see more like it in the future, of course, let me know in the comment section down below, guys. Hit that like and sub button. Go check out our Attila playthrough that's going on right now. Of course, I will see you all next time. Peace.